there. My name is Cheryl Howard. I just wanted to be animated today. I'm a certified life purpose coach, mental health professional, and a pastoral counselor, speaker, author, and all of that good stuff. But I'm really excited today because I want to introduce to you my new mind, cognitive spiritual transformation workshop. Yes, you know I'm holistic for those of you who follow me, dealing with everything, but we're going to talk about the mindset because it affects everything that we do. So this new workshop is for those of you who often feel, this is often because we all can experience moments of being stressed and anxious and maybe even have anxiety once in a while, panic attacks. But this is for those of you who get those feelings with challenges and dilemmas that many battle with, but it's mountainous for you. And it caused you to make poor choices. You have poor decision-making skills, maybe due to some past traumatic event that you have experienced, past dysfunctional relationships. There's a pathology, there's a pattern that you see in your life, and it has shaped your mindset, and it has shaped your perception of things. Sometimes it even causes you to overanalyze or to negatively critique or criticize everything that you do. Everything and effort that you make, you negatively criticize it. You never see the good in it. You never give yourself a break. And you feel that you really don't need any outside critique from anybody else when it comes to your efforts. And why is that? Or even critiquing or devalue your ideas and second guess your choices and your efforts, because you know that you are a master of doing this to yourself. How many of you experience that? You do it by yourself. And so any kind of outside help, you don't see it as help. You see that as intrusion. The mindset. Sometimes you even cause yourself to self-sabotage your own efforts, your personal and professional relationships because of the mindset. I'm telling you. So all of that I just mentioned could also be a result of having unhealthy past relationships. I talked about pathology, maybe family pathology, issues stemming from your childhood years, teenage years, development. You heard negative communication. Maybe you had parents who were more authoritarian. So it's not about blaming the parents, but you have to understand there's a cause and effect. Sometimes the authoritarian parent, when you raise a child in a strict home, it doesn't give you room to be nurtured and express yourself as a child. And this causes anxiety and worry in your life as well, worrying about getting stuff right. And you call it being a perfectionist, but it's really not a perfectionist. You're more worried about what other people think and how they value and their concept of you. You have a poor self-concept. You worry about things that haven't even happened or occurred yet. And sometimes you tend to go to the worst case scenario. Is that you? And you easily talk yourself out of doing things. You easily talk yourself out of being part of events or completing goals or projects, because all of this needs to be cleared. But we have to understand the root of it. You know, and maybe sometimes you behave this way due to some being stuck in the past. You had past failures, failure after failure. So you're fearful of retrying again. I know I'm talking to somebody. And some of us experience some of these things, but some people feel like they're walking this all the time. And so they develop a sense of insecurity, disbelief in themselves. Perhaps you have the tendency to think that the world is against you. I know a lot of people I've come across like that. Everybody has an ulterior motive. The world is out to get them. So now you got an issue of distrust, and see how one thing corrupts the other thing. And you have valid reasons for probably feeling the way that you do. So I don't want this to be a self-blame. I want this to be a self-introspection to understand why. You know, maybe because you had, again, broken relationships in the past, caused you to have distrust issues. Trauma you experienced. Somebody violated you, and not, all violation is bad. And so, of course, you have distrust issues. So no one is blaming you for that. I just want you to want to live a better life by being healed and whole. So this transformation workshop, I believe it can help you if you do the work. It can do that internal work So that's why I call it a workshop instead of a course. Yes, you will learn things, but this workshop where you can come out of there no longer overthinking matters, not worrying and getting stressed out over things. You'll be able to problem solve and come up with solutions. You'll be equipped with coping skills and emotional regulation strategies. And I'm not the only one teaching the course. I built the course, but I have collaborated with other professionals, people who have awesome stories of their own, to help you identify your own strength and your own value. Every human being needs to know their own strength and own value. And then we talk about opposite perception, so that you no longer giving power to things or what you think things are, and understand that you think a certain way because of your experience, but you no longer give power to those things, and you no longer walk around guarded. And you learn to see obstacles in a different way. That's what I mean by opposite perception. It can be something that'll work for you instead of against you. You'll be able to look at some obstacles and some things as a catalyst to help you complete a goal, so you can live on purpose and in your purpose. So I'm talking about having a healthy mindset, because it does affect our body. When you have a healthy mindset, it often results in having less stress and being less fixated on things that are not working in your life. And instead, you will learn to focus more on things that are working in your life and things that you have control over. The spiritual piece comes in when you say, you know what? This I have no control over. I'm giving it to you, God. I'm washing my hands of it. Lord, you take it. Again, take that off of you. He cares for you. Cast your cares upon him. You'll be able to think more about possible positive outcomes versus negative outcomes. You won't always go to the negative. You won't always go to the glass half empty. You'll see the glass half full. You'll turn lemons into lemonades. So no longer thinking that everyone has an ulterior motive. Everyone's out to get you. You're no longer walking as the victim, but you'll be walking as a victor. And so if you need support with all of those or any of those areas, you need to sign up for my New Mind, which is a cognitive spiritual transformation workshop. Again, I love it because I have some other facilitators that's going to come in and share their expertise and their experience. And if you know somebody else who can benefit from this workshop, you need to pull them in and tell them to sign up, because they get on your last nerve. You love them to death, but you know they need some help and they need some support. Because when we operate in that unhealthy mindset, we do affect other people around us. That's a reality. To sign up, go to bit.ly/Get Your Life Back Academy. That is bit.ly/Get Your Life Back Academy. And I will also have the link. If you're watching this from YouTube, I'll have it in the description box, and I'll have it on all of my other social media platforms. But I just think this is the season. It's the beginning of a new year still. I think you need to take care of all that stuff that's going on the inside so you can be productive and successful in everything else that you do. All of your endeavors and all of your efforts, all of your goals that you're setting for 2020 and beyond. Let's deal with us. Let's be in a better space, in a better place. Let's deal with the thing that can affect those around us and also affect your body in a negative way if it's not right up here. Because that brain is that central station engine that controls the rest of your body. If this is stress all of the time, stressed out, you will feel it in your body. You will feel it in your nervous system. And you'll always be walking around kind of unsettled. You don't want to continue living like that. I want you to be healed and whole. God wants you to be healed and whole. So you're not only doing the work by yourself, but now you're allowing God, you're giving space for God to intervene. He's always there to help you. But it's a relationship. It's a partnership. God, I'm ready to do it your way. I know you have given me some natural abilities, and you put your super on my natural ability. I know I can be in a better place. I don't believe that you have to have a pill for everything all of the time. I believe God has given us power to take control over our emotions and other things that we battle with. Even though you may be on medication for a short time or for maybe long term, some people are on certain medications too long because they don't have the information, they haven't done the research, they don't know the effects of it, or they not told by their medical professional that, you can take this for a short run, but I want you to learn how to incorporate some natural things that you can do on your own, and maybe you can wean off of certain medications. Maybe you can learn to cope with things, dilemmas and certain things. I'm not talking about catastrophic events. I'm talking about, your child got lost with their friends and they came home very late, and now of course, as a parent, you think, oh my God, I hope they're okay. That comes to my mind too, but I don't let myself get into a frenzy. At first I try to, okay, you know what? I'm just going to pray. I pray that my child get home safe. Everything is good, and wait. Instead of going to the worst place in the world, the child probably got hit by a car, somebody probably took there's a lot of things to worry about in the world, and I understand that. But also too, I'm not going to allow myself to walk around every day worried and stressed. It's like I'm hurting myself when I do that. And I'm, again, not giving God that space to come in and help me along the way with those issues. That's all I'm saying. And I believe that you need support. We all need support. I don't care who you are. You need to be around people who care about you, who think of you, who are considerate of you, who love you, or who share similar values, or even people who share the same issues that you share. And that's one thing I like about the workshop. It's like, think of it as a group support. It's not just me being a facilitator or the other facilitators. It's you being a part of a group with you, working with other people. You're doing the same work. You collaborate. You help each other. I get excited to see, people helping each other. You're getting information. You're getting solutions from other people who are also part of the workshop as well. And you'll be able to help other people. And it's also when you get the information, you become empowered, and you go out and you empower somebody else. You pay it forward. That's what I'm talking about. Let it go around and around the world. So I know that I'm here to serve. I'm here to support. That's what I do. So I thought that this workshop would be awesome, because there's a lot. Sometimes you're trying to help a lot of people one-on-one. I can't work with 20 and 50 and people. It's too much. But a workshop, I felt would be awesome, because it can be people from all around the world. And I'm there with you with presentations and worksheets and live calls, live streams in the Facebook group, because there'd be a private Facebook group where we can come in and talk and discuss. It's like a discussion board. And I have a Facebook group called Get Your Life Back Academy for those of you who do sign up. So sign up at Get Your Life Back Academy. Again, that is bit.ly/Get Your Life Back Academy and bit/Cognitive Transformation Workshop. I'm telling you, I'm excited about it, because I know somebody's going to get their help. I know somebody's going to get their help when they come out the workshop. If you do that work, it's like anything. If you go to church, you can hear a good word. You'll come out, I didn't get, no, because you didn't apply everything. I didn't get anything. You quickly dismiss stuff because you're used to that. You're used to doing that. You're used to sabotaging or tearing stuff down. We're going to find out why you do that. But the word message could have been so great, but you didn't allow it to take root. You didn't apply it. You can go to a good therapist. They're giving you all the tools. At the end of the day, or coach, you have to apply it. So it's easy to come out and say, well, I really didn't get anything out of that. Did you apply? And did you develop a practice of implementing the tools that you have been given? That's another thing. I even experienced that with clients. Well, this don't work for me. How long did you try? I did it once. Really? And you want to know why it didn't work? How about trying it for 3 weeks? How about trying it for a week? Let's start with a short-term goal. Give me a week. Give me 7 days. Try this strategy. See how it works out for you. You got to try stuff. You got to do something different to get a different result. That's all I'm saying. I'm excited. I can't wait to see you in the workshop. And all of the other facilitators as well. So I hope you have a blessed day, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time of the day it is in your world. Until we meet again, blessings and peace.